Another awesome day. What's happening, guys? We're unloading a truckload of beautiful bikes just got from my buddy Dale. Doc, what do you got there? Before you go flying down the hill, you want to make sure you want to make sure the brakes work.
Yeah.
This is a full custom, hand built. I have all the build pictures of this thing. It's a on off-road chopper, hardtail chopper with a Honda 4-cylinder motor and a Hugger orange paint job that my buddy Dale's had hand built many years ago, and it's been sitting in his shop for like 10 years. So we're gonna have to resurrect it. We also got a ZRX. Go ahead, bring it down there if you want. Also picked up a ZRX 11. Kenny, I'd bring that right down to detail shop. That one, ZRX 11. This is a cool piece with a D&D pipe. D&D doesn't make these anymore. This thing's awesome. As soon as this came off the truck, I was like, man, I want it. He's like, oh man, Dad, I want to buy this thing and take it to Daytona. And a blue Nighthawk. That's one of the Captain America blue and silver Nighthawks. And kind of a funny story behind this one over here. This is a Trail 90 that he said the guy that owned this thing was medically diagnosed with OCD, and he was an auto detailer. So this has been sitting in his garage for 3 or 4 years, but it's a little dusty, but it's in absolutely pristine condition. He was an auto detailer that rode it to work every day to the detail shop, and the thing's got more wax on it than a candle. I can't wait to see it all washed out, get the dust off of it, but that's a really cool piece. Then we have an F11, very highly collectible Kawasaki 250 two-stroke. You know we love these old two-strokes. This is got some really cool accessories on it. It has the steering brace, and it's got a torque engineering expansion chamber on it. It's original factory paint on it. This is one of the best years. It's got new tires. I can't wait to see that thing come out of the shop all dolled up. That is one cool piece. And yeah, a little cold out, Doc, huh?
Yeah.
My hands are freezing. What's it, like 9 degrees out or something? You want to hold the camera for a second? Just don't hit any buttons.
Oh.
So we got coming off the trailer here what do you got here, Junior?
This is a 75
XL350. This is another nice
It is a
piece.
75. That's a,
Wow, what a beauty, huh?
it's a good guess, yeah.
Wait till Doc gets done spiffing this thing.
Oh,
That's
man.
nice.
Watch, what do you think?
Yeah.
You like the chopper?
These are beautiful bikes.
This
You know?
That's really
Guys,
cool.
let's rush and buy them, you know.
Absolutely. What did you think of that chopper, Watch? You see the chopper?
Check out the gauges.
Wow.
Yep.
That's got to be one of the coolest set of gauges I ever seen on a vintage bike.
Yep.
Looks like Captain America gauges, red, white, and blue.
Big beefy key.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I said this came from Road and Trail. It's got 5,000 miles on it, 5,900. What a cool piece.
This
This is
beauty.
hey, this one has my name all over. I want to keep it.
This is the,
Look at the pipe on it, man. The factory pipe looks
Yeah.
freaking
This
badass.
is the Mid-Ohio machine right here.
Oh yeah. That's an upgrade from the 250 I have now.
Yeah.
That might be the Mid-Ohio machine. What do you think?
We'll see. You know?
The only problem is everybody want to buy it off you or driving it around. You get harassed constantly. Wow. So, yeah, we didn't get a good view of the Captain America special there, but there's some championships we won back in the day. And some of the championships I won. These are the New England Supercross Indoor at Mototown Series. Won the 30 and both 40 pluses. In my 2010 NEMA 450 class champion. So I was let's see, 45 years old when I won this one against the Young Bucks, 18 plus. So yeah, let's go see what's going on down in the shop today. Hello, Frog. Hello, Ken. How are you today? I'm doing good, Frog. Have a good day. Okay. Gotta have a 5,000 pound frog in front of your shop. Keep an eye on things. Yeah, he's got some big eyes. Might be cameras inside there. There's cameras everywhere else. So we got this chopper here. This is a cool piece. I'm really looking forward to firing this thing up. This might be a fun one to ride around Mid-Ohio too. Wow, what a cool piece. Here's our Elsinore MT125 that we're resurrecting. And here's my 500cc Powerall motor, big bore motor, big carbs, and upswept exhaust, and a chopper frame, which is kind of cool. There's our Nighthawk 450 and our Moto Marini 350, which is coming up soon. I just got the tanks and tins back from being painted. That's a rare piece. And we got another Honda ETC 70. Mark, I knew you'd be thrilled with that. It's close to OEM stock. I knew you'd love it. You're going to dig the rear suspension, huh? Mark's somewhat of a purist. He likes stuff original, so this isn't really his. I'm guessing this isn't your cup of tea.
Part chopper, part Rokon, part ATV, part Honda, part pile of crap.
Harley.
Yep, it's definitely a
Sports
unique
attire.
piece.
Oh, it needs a fender. We're good.
That's it, man.
It came with a set of fork tubes, 2-inch over fork tubes. Where did Jeff go? Did Jeff disappear?
He's cleaning up the truck.
Oh,
That's sweet. Oh, look at that.
yeah, the Nighthawk.
That's really nice.
This is a Captain America special. Mark, did they make this in a 650 also?
They
or was
did.
it 750 only?
650 SC.
Because I think and it was the same thing, that color, right? 'Cause I think the one we had was a 650, wasn't it,
We had
Kenny?
650 was a darker blue, but it had the chrome decals.
I mean, this is, to me, I absolutely love this
Have we had a
particular color.
750
I don't think so, no. We had the 650, right?
in the 450?
In the 450. They made a 450 too, all blue? That was like a
right?
special
They
edition thing?
I don't recall ever seeing a 750.
Chris, we got the Captain America 750 Honda here. That's a cool piece. Long story behind this one. My buddy Dale bought this for his dad, and I'm glad I picked it up. It was a little bit pricey, I thought, but it was worth it. Beautiful piece. He bought this for his dad. Long story, he totaled his dad's night. Hey Kenny, Dale had two of these. Him and his dad had twins, and he totaled his dad's. And
Oh, really?
yeah, so his dad told me his dad was in the hospital really sick. I guess on his deathbed. I hate to say it, but Dale said, "I'm going to buy you the bike, Dad," and he went out and bought him the bike. And his dad passed away, never got a chance to ride it. But before he had died, he was able to know his son replaced the bike finally that he totaled. I guess Dale, were you feeling a little guilty totaling your dad's bike? But hopefully he made amends and he walked away without mangling himself. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he got hurt too bad, but I think he totaled the bike. And this is the XL350 Dale was telling me about. It's a nice piece. We got a Hodaka that's going up for auction. We just got in. And the Royal Enfield, that's been mulling around. We're looking to get that one back up and running. What else we got cooking in here? Ooh, what have we here? A pristine? Is it a pristine Honda CR480R? Yes, go ahead, Doc. You can walk past. I believe it is. I can't wait to rip this thing, man. But stay tuned, folks. Video on this bad boy coming up soon. We've been averaging probably 15, 20 videos a week with bikes that we've processed through the shop and we're reselling. We got a DT400 coming up soon. Fully titled, low mileage DT. Looking forward to getting this thing on the road. And then, am I seeing double or is it the twin? This is a twin to that one. We bought these from a local collector. I'm just going through, got to get them cleaned up. And then the FXR is about to hit the open road. Just working on some final tune things on this one. This baby is a 1984, first year of the Evolution motor. And it's enclosed chain drive. I believe last year the chain drive, it's got the mag wheels, factory long travel suspension by Harley standards anyways. This was the FXR Sport or FXRP for police model. It has a police odometer. I can't confirm if that's the original one, but it's only showing 13,000 miles. That matched up. I think the title confirmed that, but it's got straight pipes on it. Wait do you hear this thing? This thing is just freaking fills the jungle with sound. That's for sure. They call it a Super Glide 2, which was the sport model. Or actually, prior to 84, the 83s were a rigid mount Super Glide. This was the first year of the frame designed by Eric Buell, which was a light years better. And some people to this day, they say this is a one of the best, if not the best, frame probably ever made. All the club riders, the Hells Angels, the hardcore street racers, drag race bikes. There's so many different directions you can go with this, but the people in the know, the real serious riders, they buy these frames and they build them. Matter of fact, the stunt riders that rode here at our grand opening, one of them, he's got a brand new Dyna S, which is my favorite new style Harley, 2016, 2017. They're just continuing now. He has an FXR, an old 85, like this, and he's got a new Dyna, and he prefers the 85 FXR with a stock 80-cube-inch motor for doing the stunt riding. You know, fender dragging, smoke shows, bouncing off the rev limiter. He beats the living shit out of that bike like you wouldn't believe. And does some amazing stunts. Just look at our opening day video, you'll see. Actually, he was at I think it was a Rocktober event. He did the stunt shows there. Then we got an MX360 Yamaha we're doing a frame up on. Just to replace the oil seals in the engine, crankcases. We're putting that one back together. Still working on the triple, and we've got the Honda trike that's almost done. Mark is like the guru when it comes to tuning these. He's been doing it forever. I'm 53. I think Mark's 55, a couple years older. Absolute guru on these things. And this is a low mileage Aspen Kate with every option you can possibly get, including a high-end trike conversion with the independent rear shocks on it, rear suspension, with the torsion bars on the rear axle. It should be one of the best handling trikes I've ever ridden. I can't wait to get this beast going too. So, yeah. Still been troubled with this TS400. Some electrical issues. We're trying to get this dialed in. That'll be next. We think it has a bad CDI box. So we're gonna, which is probably why it's got such low miles, 3,000 miles. CDI's not working on it. We're gonna replace that. Bone stock, original Survivor. It's kind of a cool piece. So, hey Doc, can you come outside for a second? I want to go. Oh, actually, can I tell you what I need done on this Hodaka right here? No. There was a couple of things we wanted to do to finish this one. Then we can bring it up. I don't know when the boys are coming in, but can you finish this thing up for them so we can get it upstairs? Yeah. It needs the front number plate installed and the side number plate installed. And just a quick final going over. We need to move the throttle tube out a little bit. It's a little bit too far in. And then put a little cement on this grip right here to hold that in and close it up.
Hey, Jeff was holding out on us. He had a Cam 100 in the back of the van. Come check it out.
Okay. Oh, yeah? Hey, Kenny. Jeff, you didn't even spend the, how much, Jeff, you went 1,000 miles. How much fuel did you use on the trip?
350.
That's it?
Hey, look at this.
Did you check the mileage? See what it was getting for mileage?
Nope.
He went 1,000 miles and he only spent 150. Ooh, look at that, huh? There's another one from my buddy Dale. This is a KM 100. Man, that thing is a dime. That thing's gonna clean up like a new dime piece. Original paint. How many miles on this thing? 1,000 miles.
1,075.
Dale hooked us up. He also Dale hooked us up with some real primo helmets. An actual Peter Fonda helmet. Pristine.
Yeah, she's fresh.
Yeah, he said the tank needed to be cleaned.
Yeah,
so
but still.
it's gonna clean up like a new penny.
Yeah, it's freshly dried fuel.
That's got all the turn signals and everything on it. This would be a cool little pit bike, huh?
Oh, for sure.
I think that's what he said he used it for. He used it to drive around the pits at the racetrack.
Cool, Jeff.
Dale's another. He's kind of like me. He likes taking his camper to the big events like Daytona and Biketoberfest and camping out and having a pit bike like that to get around is. I think he's got a couple of the new Honda. Those new Honda. Hey, what are those new Hondas that they made that kind of look like the monkey bikes? The monkeys. Doc, I don't know about that one. You gonna be able to resurrect that one?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That one's seen a better day.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's an MR 175. Wait till you see when Doc's done with it.
74.
You got some shocks for it, and that one
Piece
needs
of aluminum sided.
that one needs a restoration. What do we have here? XR 75 frames. So that's a cool piece. Look at the shocks on this Hidaka. Wow. Love the colors. Doc, the other Hodaka, can I show you what needs to get done on that one? There's a couple of pieces on that need to be finished. Oh yeah. So that's the tank for the Moto Morini. There. Very cool. That thing's gorgeous. I can't wait to see that thing done. Just love the colors. So that's a tank for the Elsinore. Get a mount right on that. And this is the Dirt Bike Wizard hat. Anytime we need a dirt bike fixed quickly, Chris puts on the Dirt Bike Wizard hat and just waves his wand and it gets fixed, right, Chris?
What? Shazam.
That's all it takes. One Shazam. Rockville's greatest superhero, the Dirt Bike Wizard. Let's go upstairs and see what's going on. This is the shop here is below the detail shop, and down here, check that out, man. That's the ruins of a building. When I got here 7 years ago, this was a 3-story building that had collapsed on itself, and we excavated it with a $2 million crane. We craned out all the beams, saved them all, and then had my masons. That round window there was on the 2nd floor. My masons rebuilt the wall, moved it down to the 1st floor, and believe it or not, this wall was like brand new, but one of my employees backed into that with a bobcat and knocked the single door hole down. So I'm going to make lemonade out of lemons and put a double door on there, or maybe a garage door, a roll-up garage door. I don't know, but yeah. So got to fix that. But I have a pre-engineered steel building that's going inside this hole. Will give us another 3,000 square foot on the 1st floor. So we planted all these trees here too. That one kind of looks like a Christmas tree.
Hey, Ken.
How's it going?
Pretty good, man. Terryville.
What do you got?
Whoa.
What do you got in the box?
I got some plates for you.
Oh, awesome. License plates?
Yeah.
Fantastic. You know, I often say, I hope you don't mind, I'm going to put you on my YouTube video we're doing today.
Good, excellent.
We actually,
glad to be here.
We actually, I often say every day's like Christmas here because guys like you show up with really cool stuff for the museum.
Thank you.
What do you got in the box?
Well, I got this old Honda book and
Wow.
a couple of plates. These are not anything much. These are the cheapies.
No, we love those. Those are awesome.
But these are, this
Oh,
is
look
the
at that, huh?
Iowa 77. These are sort of this is mid-price. The Connecticut, of course, and this is kind of neat.
That is cool.
The main one,
Are you looking to sell these or donate them to the museum?
sell them.
How much you want for them?
Well, it depends. These are not expensive. These are 7 each. Actually, this is current.
Oh, wow. Look at that, huh?
I was out there visiting my brother, and let's see what else do I have here. Oh, this is a good one here.
Colorado?
Yeah, this would be 20. Yeah, this is an older one.
So do you sell plates for like a hobby or something?
Yeah,
or? Oh,
yeah.
cool.
When I go around
Yeah.
doing the bikes, but the Oregon, I picked this one up out there. This one isn't. These aren't that expensive.
Okay.
These are.
So I have to buy my Christmas present today? Well,
Well, whatever you see. Yeah.
what do you got in the box there?
These are just regular full-size plates from all over. Yeah, the Ohio and
What
the Centennial.
states you got?
Kansas, Florida, Ohio. There's a Kentucky. That's a 10,000 weight. That's a, 3/4 or.
Sorry for the crummy camera work, guys. So we got a couple showroom projects. We got to ship out these frames today. There's our schedule if you guys want to come to some cool events this summer. And he's got a lot of paperwork to do. Hey, the new guy's here. What's happening, Bill?
Hey, Ken.
I didn't even see you there. You're so quiet.
Usual.
How you doing, Bill?
Good.
This is Bill Blythe.
Good, Ken.
Bill is our new purchasing agent extraordinaire. If you have a motorcycle to sell, give Bill a call.
Yeah, that's right.
He's been around the business a little while.
For sure, yeah. Whole lifetime.
How many times have you raced the Isle of Man, Bill?
I finished 4 races over there, Ken.
4 races. And
Yep.
didn't you get married over there?
Yeah. We tried to get married when we went to Spectate in 2012. We went back in 2013. And the stars were in alignment, and we were married there and instantly famous on the street.
I guess so, huh? How many people got married on the track at the Isle of Man?
The Americans on the Isle of Man.
It's a serious commitment to racing, a serious commitment to get married. Here's the guy who's not scared. Living life on the edge.
In more ways than one.
Yeah. So I had the pleasure of going to Daytona with Bill and Jill last year. We had a great time, and Bill's used to be a professional racer. He actually raced street, and didn't you do trials also?
Yeah. That's the basis and the foundation for all of my riding over the years.
Trials.
Yeah.
So you were a national trials rider,
Yeah,
pro,
a
right?
number of years I rode the national circuit in my teens when I was a kid, but all that experience led up to racing the Isle of Man in the end.
So Bill's helping us out purchasing bikes. So nice meeting you, Bill. Say hello to all our YouTube fans
All right.
and friends and
Take care,
subscribers.
guys.
So if you have a bike to sell, Bill's the guy. Either you talk to Junior or me or Bill. So yeah, Doc, this is the windshield we have to put on that Suzuki over there. I don't know what you're gonna need for bolts, but if you check in that pack right there, I think the bolts are in the all the hardware's in there. If you want to check, and I'll show you which bike it is. So we've got some cool bikes in here. We got the CR80 that Doc, you made that thing pretty nice. Doc resurrected that one. And we got a 73 XR70. Doc did all he could do on this one, but he had to do a DNR on it. Do not resuscitate. It was a little bit beyond even what he could do. The engine case needs some welding, and we just elected. These are bringing big money in parts, and there's a lot of guys that specialize in restoring these. So one just sold for $2,000 in parts on eBay the other day, and we're just going to give this up, let someone else finish it. So got the BMW 800 and the KTM 1190. Some badass Harleys, and of course the venerable CR500. So people walk across the bridge here, see what's up. Nice bird's eye view of the shop down there. So we got a this is our 3rd floor sales showroom. Doug's familiar, that's Doug Henry's factory race bike. These are all the bikes we sold over here in the last month or so. And then all the ones on the right here are the ones that are up for sale. And beautiful bikes. This is the one that the windshield's going on over down here, Doc. This Suzuki Boulevard Cruiser. It's going on this one. Low mile bike, 5,000 miles, like brand new. It was woman owned with a custom seat, bags, windshield. Up for sale for I think $2,500 is the reserve on it, so kind of a no-brainer. She had like 10 grand of receipts on this thing. She paid $8 for it and put 2 grand extras. So somebody lost a lot of money on that, but it's still basically brand new. It's the best way to buy them. So yeah, if you want to pop that shield on there, Doc, I'd be very grateful.
All right.
Thank you. This is Ricky Carmichael's CR250 replica. It's not an actual Carmichael bike, but it's a replica. And here's our little seating area for when we have meetings and events. We have seating for about 90 people in here now. So if you want to do a event here, club meeting, whatever, come on down, man. This is a cool piece, 74 Elsinore 250. So 2019 shaping up to be a big year. Got a lot of cool stuff going on here. Please share this video with your friends. Please subscribe to our channel. We're trying to grow the museum and grow our subscriber base. And yeah, try to make it to one of our events this year if you can. We've got bike nights every Friday night. Saturday night, every Saturday night, we've got movies here 40 movies lined up for 2019, motorcycle movies. And of course, we have our 6 3-day events. So, coming up. This is the Hall of Fame champions, past and present. We had a reunion here of New England-based champions, and we had Doug Danger here, jumped 22 cars, world record holder on an XR 750. Can you imagine that? Jumped 22 cars on a Harley. It's totally insane. Keith Johnson, got John Finkelday, Jim Meenan, Doug Henry. Where's Doug's signature? It's Doug Henry. Total legend. We got JoJo Keller, John Dowd, Jimmy Ellis. All the best in New England here, like 60 champions. If you want a New England championship, come on back. This is the Cafe Fever. Come on down and sign that. So Cafe Fever, Murder Cycles local MC that we're friends with. They have an annual, their second annual Cafe Racer show here. And of course, in October, we're having Rocktober, which will be 15 bands, 3 days. We're going 3 days instead of 2. So our next big event that we have scheduled is actually going to be Memorial Day of this year. We've got a large music and motorcycle event here in Rockville called Rockstock 2019. We have 21 bands, stunt riders, motorcycle show, all kinds of stuff. So, should be good. That's pretty cool. There's our movie night. Full board. This one's for the bike nights. Of course, we are a 501c charitable organization, so if you want to donate your bike or tax credit, you can definitely do that. Some beautiful Indians here. We've got our Motorcycles Wanted sign here. Motorcycles Wanted. Call us if you have one you want to sell. That's about it for today, folks. Stay tuned. Stay out of trouble. And God bless America.